All right, hello everybody. We are back on Space Engineers and checking out the vehicle formerly known as, I think it was the XM6 is what I called this, and eventually decided on the Mastiff because it's such a big vehicle. And for what it needed to do, it worked. And since then, I have built a replacement for this monstrosity here. Now, what I need to do is I need to figure out if this is big enough to be placed onto the projector welder here, because we did run into this problem with the F-51. I've got a lot of work to do here today. I got to fix the F-51, get it ready. I've also got to put the final guns on this, which is probably going to be a set of hardened turrets. And then also, I'm thinking about building an actual Mastiff, and Steve is just running over here like, yep, I'm going to repair this thing up because it needs some repairs. So he's doing his thing. But the new and improved Mastiff is actually the actual Mastiff, the XM8. Or no, not the XM8. The X8 is actually a bigger, fatter, meaner vehicle than what I had before. So that's what we're doing there. And I'm just checking here, see if I can go live here real fast. Down with the stream manager. And there we go. Okay. So yeah. I know, I hear you, Steve. So last time we were doing stuff with me and Gomer. He may be coming on later. And might be getting another crew member. I don't know. But we took this thing out to one of the bases out there. And well, when we got out there, we ended up tearing into a couple of enemies and doing some stuff. And found out real quick, the light armor just is not giving us the protection we really need it to give us. The Fox has been able to withstand a lot of fire, unlike some of the other stuff, but we're dealing with like Gatling turrets and stuff. So the new Mastiff is going to have a longer range gun, which we can use to engage stuff with, instead of these two twin guns. And the turret just looks kind of janky anyway. So we're going to try and put a better turret on there. And this, some of this might be a precursor to maybe a tank-like vehicle. But first off, the Mastiff is not that big of a deal because I believe we've got the materials to build one of these things anyway. So, well, it shouldn't take much to build this. What I need to do is I need to get ready to actually build one of these things, and then I need to cut this one down, put all the materials in here so that we can build it. At the same time, I got to finish up the F-41, get it looking good, and then finish up these side turrets. Like I said, I don't know. I think we're gonna do. I kind of want to do Gatling turrets, and then I kind of want to do autocannon turrets. Quad guns just seem like a bit of overkill considering this thing only has 2 twin barrel Gatlins, so I think that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do like some twin barrel Gatlins on here, are some twin barrel heavy guns. We got the Fox over here, just absolutely nice, just sitting there being all Chad like. I think that's the first thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take all my materials, I'm gonna throw them over here. After I open this up, put everything inside. And we're going to tear down the Mastiff here. Let me check here to make sure that we've got an actual Mastiff in this. Yeah, here we go. This is the Mastiff IFV. It looks way cooler than this version that we got here. So this is going to be the new version that pops up. And I've just got to tear this thing apart and rework it. that's awesome. All right, heading back over here. And that's what I'm going to be doing right now. Probably doing a lot of this and a lot of that. Ripping materials off here, tearing this thing apart. Times like these, I wish I had a good disassembly vehicle that I could just drive up and just hack stuff up with. That would be nice. That would really be nice. Since it's just me, it's probably going to be like a 1-hour stream tonight, so nobody worry. I know what some people are thinking. They're like, oh my god, you know, you're tearing the whole thing apart. Yeah, I am tearing it apart because the new variation of the Mastiff is going to be incredible. Got a viewer tonight. Hello, how you doing? So yeah, we're tearing apart this variation of the Mastiff so I can build the more impressive version. And that way, once I get that finished, then we will have a full armor, because the new Mastiff has nothing but heavy armor on it. Very little, if any, light armor is on the new Mastiff. So it'll be able to do a lot more out there. It'll be able to protect us longer. The last time we did a Mastiff, this one, we went in and we lost our battery, our first battery, which it worked like I hoped it would. The batteries actually provided some form of protection, but the whole thing just got torn into by Gatling turrets, which made life so much easier, so much more fun. And I'm going to put down new turrets, all that stuff. Actually, we need to unload this thing right now. We need to get all the ammo out of it. Let's get the ammo out of here. There we go. That's that. And the ammo out of this tube. There we go. I like the rockets, but we ended up, that last stream, we also had a small situation where the missiles came back to us. And we got a return to sender right there. Oh, crap. Some of the magazines and stuff are filling up on the Sentinel, which the good part about that is I can always just take those parts off and put them somewhere else. But yeah, the new Mastiff looks way better than this. I got offline and went in creative mode and decided this is what we're going to do. We're going to build a absolutely Chad-like vehicle that we can then use to build a whole bunch of other stuff. What we did. So I've built an even Chadder version of this thing. All right, we're gonna store this. It's 30mm ammo. God, we have a lot of stuff here. All right, large cargo container. That's where we're gonna stick you right now. All right, Gomer's probably coming home. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. We're just gonna tear apart this vehicle. And then I'm going to build the new variant, which will be much, much thicker than the original one was. Hold on, little buddy. This is what I'm doing. Okay, I gotta drop all my stuff now. That's the fun part. Putting all this stuff in there. Alright, we're gonna tear this thing apart. Tear it down to size. Get all the parts off that I can get, and then use as many of them as I can just to build this sucker back up. Once that's done, we'll have, like I said, we'll have a much bigger, much meaner Mastiff than we had before. This thing will be just loaded with weapons. Well, it won't be loaded with weapons. It'll mostly be just a big, heavy armored vehicle, unlike the original, unlike this one, where it was just a big armored vehicle with some light armor, which made us feel better, but it didn't actually help us much. God, I wish I had a grinder deal right now. See, we had some heavy armor on this thing. It just wasn't enough, in my opinion.
Energy low.
There we go. Whoa, that is... Oh, hey, Gomer's here. All right. Hang on a minute, Gomer. Let me, All right, give me a sec here. I'll send a thing to... Not Spotify. We'll go through Discord, I believe. Start that voice call.
Morning.
Morning. Yeah, so I'm ripping this Mastiff apart because I took the time right after we got done, like the very next day, and rebuilt the whole thing in creative and made a newer, better Mastiff, and that's what we're calling it, the Mastiff.
Okay. So all this is getting ground down?
Yeah.
Alright.
Poor Steve 2.0 is trying to figure out what to do. Doesn't understand why we're tearing it apart. It's like, it's a perfectly good vehicle, guys. Just a few repairs, man. That's all it's gonna take.
Well, don't forget, he sat in it already, too. He liked it.
Oh, yeah. The next one will be even more protective than this one, though. We're talking full heavy armor.
Pictures on Discord.
Oh, yeah. Thing looked mean as all get out when I got done with it. I was like, oh, yeah. We're gonna definitely use this.
Steve's actually trying to repair it.
Yeah. He's actually working. Which is just blowing my mind right now. Oh, fuck. Ah. I was throwing so much time and energy at that thing, I completely lost track of my energy on my suit.
It happens.
Oh, you should see the frigate I'm working on right now. Dang, I got
really?
I'm going for because the explosive engine or the exploding hydrogen tanks nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going in there and doing a nacelle design similar to a Paris class from Halo. So
Okay,
if one nacelle gets hit, all it does is it blows up a group of engines on the other side, on one side of it, and we can limp the ship away and repair all that.
Nice.
So it'll make a lot more sense as we use it.
Guns are going off. That's fine.
Ah, we got visitors. Steve's like, I don't understand. I'm repairing it, but y'all still killing it. It's okay, buddy. All will be understood in time. Toss this stuff here. That's the best part about building something with Space Engineers. You build it, and then it works. Then you're like, ah, I have a winning design. And then you take it, and you refine it, and then you got to rebuild it in creative or survival. And it just makes things so much more fun.
Sorry, I didn't wake up early enough.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
I was waiting. I was waiting. I was like, I'll watch a movie and then fell asleep. I woke up. And I was like, good. It's not like 1 o'clock in the morning. He's asking me recently.
The thing is, my wife, she ended up having to go into work. Oh, man. And they just decided, hey, you need to come in and work a night shift that you don't do no more. So, oops, I actually turned that stuff into Swiss cheese. But they wanted her to come in, and it was like, she heads off. She's like, I'm going back to salt mine, unfortunately. I said, yeah. I said, I hear you on that one. Well, I made a hole. By pure accident.
Right.
Yeah, I'll fix it here later. I'll fix it right now, probably. There we go. Maybe a sandstorm outside, but nothing stops engineers. Rain, sleet, snow, or shine, the IWL will kick your ass in any weather. Excuse to drop bombs. We're not gonna take it. We're not gonna leave it alone. The weather ain't gonna stop that.
Maybe a little bit harder to hit them, but that's about it.
Oh yeah. And there's always the one military concept of accuracy by volume.
Oh, of course.
Oh yeah. We can't kill you with one bomb. Yeah, we'll just, if we miss you with the first bomb, we'll just drop another 5. And that's not a big deal.
Did you get that boat? Yep, every square inch of it.
Every square inch of it. Hey, we even killed a fish in the water. What are you talking about?
You ever watched the newest movie of the A-Team? I think I asked you that before.
What is it? It's the what?
The A-Team movie?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when they're flying
the
falling
tank.
in the tank. Yeah.
Yes. One chick goes, they're trying to fly that damn tank.
They're doing what? Trying to fly a tank. Yeah. No, my favorite part though is the guy fishing with dynamite.
Oh yes. I have a cousin that's done that.
Yep.
I have a cousin that did that in Arkansas.
Yeah.
And I asked him about it. I said, is it fun? He goes, oh, it's about as much fun as you think it could be.
Yeah. Imagine going to a fishing competition. So what's your bait? TNT.
He actually told me one that was better than the, what is it? Than dynamite. I said, come on now, what's better than dynamite? He said, cherry flavored vodka and worms.
It's a lot quieter.
State of Missouri, you can get in so much trouble for that.
Really?
Yes, because what it does is the vodka knocks the fish out.
Oh.
So it doesn't fight, it doesn't resist. It's considered very unsportsmanlike.
Oh, I thought you were just talking about, like, you know, going and buying night crawlers or worms, and you're drinking the cherry vodka because you're fishing.
No, you soak them in the cherry vodka.
Oh.
The fish get over there and they grab hold and they're like, oh yeah, a worm. The cherry gets them over to it. The vodka knocks them plumb out. Like they get super drunk almost immediately, and it just boom takes them out. And then they're not good for nothing after that, except food. And it is one of them things. And then they one year I almost got in trouble because I had a torn up motor in the back of my vehicle because I was doing some scrapping. And game warden tried to say I had a magnet, or not a magnet fisher. He said he was trying to tell me. He said you've got a electro fisher. And basically, what people
a little motor.
Mm-hmm. And what happened was people were taking little motors like that, and they were charging like a battery underneath the boat.
Yep.
And they'd hang like a chain down there. Oh no, Steve! You gotta get out of the way, man. I just took a grind. You just took a grinder to the face, man. Anyway, what happened was they'll charge up a battery, and then they'll send the whole thing out there through a chain, and they'll just keep it charged. They'll just sit there and keep rotating it and charge it. And you'll be sitting there watching underwater where the chain goes around the boat, and you'll see this little bolt of electricity come out, and you'll see a fish glow for a second, and then they'll float to the top. Like you wouldn't, like dynamite fishing is, in a term in a scale of laziness, that's like second tier. Top tier is the electro fishing, because you literally just have to sit there and just pedal a wheel, and you just pedal and you catch fish.
Wow.
Now, there's all kinds of ways. By the way, everyone who's watching this video, please do not try any of this stuff. You will get in so much trouble. I am also not responsible. Oh yeah, and saying Badger told me to do it is not going to be a good defense in court. I will not come represent you over that.
Oh, Badger told you to do it because
no, I didn't tell you.
Right over there. No,
I did not.
Right over there. You don't need no stinking badgers.
Oh yeah.
I'll be alright. Sorry.
It's alright. Jeez. Thing takes forever to.
Loud bike going by. Gotta
That's
love
right.
living on a state road.
Oh yeah. Especially when crazy people show up. That's fun. Get some retard up in there that thinks they own the place and own your property. Then you gotta set them straight.
Oh, that's like my neighbor in the backyard neighbor, I guess you would call him. Sorry, this person's using my yard and the part of the driveway to realize that he's in the wrong driveway.
Yeah, I had one situation one time. I wake up and we lived in the ghetto at the time, my town. It was just the poorest area. That's where me and my wife were starting out. While we're in there, we take off to Florida one day, and my neighbor decides this is a great time for him to get a new PlayStation and a TV. So he comes by, he robs my place, then gets into a whole heap a lot of trouble, because he wasn't the brightest guy out there, and mostly him getting into my house was my fault, because I just left a freaking window open, and he was like, he found the open window, and I guess the need to steal was more than common sense, so he ups and takes all my stuff. He ends up getting caught. And about a year later, where my wife has come home from work, she worked night shifts, I worked during the day. And suddenly my neighbor shows up, or well, I end up with like a knocking at my door at, what is it, 1:15 in the morning, which is always a good time to wake people up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Like, just wait, we're getting there. So anyway, I come up to the door and it's the guy that robbed my house, my next door neighbor. And he's looking at me, and right before I got to the door, I really screamed at the door. I said, because it was so late, it was so early in the morning, I said, I swear to God, somebody had better be dead or dying, I kid you not. I get to the door and I open it up and it's him, and I'm like, man, I want nothing to do with this guy right now. And I was about to tell him, just F off, and he goes, dude, somebody's broke into your car and I think they're trying to steal it. And I'll look out there, and sure enough, there's this new guy has showed up and decided he's going to steal my wife's car. And that ain't going to go over well, because one, my wife is going to pitch a fit when she loses her Mazda that she paid for. And it was like her first real, like first new car. Yeah, she got a new car before I've never had a new vehicle. She got a new vehicle herself, and I was like, she said, is this all right with you, me having a new car and you not? I said, I don't care. It's like, it's your car. I don't care. So as we're sitting there, checking it out, I see the guy in the car, and he's rummaging through the change that's in the vehicle, because you always have change in there. I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, okay, probably need to do something about that. Need to call the law. Multiple grids not supported, only the large. Okay, yeah, I know what that is. So anyway, I go back inside, and my grandmother was like, son, you need to protect your family. Here's $200 for your birthday. Go get something to protect your family with. And I was like, yeah, sure, all right, I can do that. So I head over there, right, into the bedroom. My wife is lying on the bed. She's like, what is going on? She's not totally awake yet to realize what's happening. And as I get over there, I rummage over to the bed, and I got this security 12 gauge that I bought with my money.
Yeah.
Because my grandmother was like, here's $200, go get something. It was like one of the first guns I'd ever bought.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see, how's this working? Oh yes, this is working perfectly. Perfect. So anyway, did all that, got the gun, and at first she's like, she doesn't quite know what's happening. She's still half asleep. And then she starts hearing shells get loaded into the tube. I get to about shell 3 of 7, and she pops open up out of bed, and she goes, whoa, what the heck is going on? And I looked over at her and I said, somebody is stealing your vehicle outside. She goes, and? I said, and you probably need to call an ambulance. And out the door I went. So, mind you, I didn't tell her to call the cops. I said call an ambulance, because I was pretty sure how this was going to go down. I was pretty certain this is going to end badly. So anyway, I get out there. What's happening? We're not... All right, there we go. Hold up. Hold up. Something happening here.
Oh. Oh. Oof. Oh. Your computer's not happy.
Yeah, I know that. It stopped building some of the vehicle. Are we out of resources? Is this thing resource intensive?
No. think so.
All right, let me. I'll drop it down just a bit. See what happens. It looks like I'm kind of worried we may have run out of something. What the hey?
No, I think it was just moving too quickly.
I'm not seeing anything weld up, are you? Is it welding on your screen?
It's showing it's welding.
Holy crap, it's not showing me welding anything. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Nope, that was Steve. Okay, Steve, go for it. Just weld, buddy, weld. You do you. Uh-oh. Oh, God, Steve died. Oh, man. Okay. He went into the welders. No, Steve, come back. Oh, man. I guess we're doing a Steve 0.5. What is going on? Let me head over here and check the system and see what I think might be the problem. Ah, wonderful. You guys are back. Let me check this real quick. Let me check something. Inventory. It sounds like we're winning. What is happening? All I see is a parachute and something holding it.
Yeah, the rest of it's below.
It is not welding anything else up. I can't figure out what's happening here.
And of course I ran out of fuel.
All right, everything's hooked up. At least it should be. Access that one. I'm able to access all this. So it's not a connection issue. Oh, there we go. It must be the storm. Yeah, the computer is really not liking this right now. Ah, come now, man. Most of it didn't even weld up.
That's all right. Go inside and rebuild the Steve.
I don't want him charging in there and getting killed.
Yeah.
Let's lift this up real quick. And
A little bit.
yeah, I think I'm gonna just, we're gonna grind this down and then attempt to weld it again. I think something happened here with the weld.
All right, do me a favor, shut off the projector.
Yeah, hang on.
Oh.
It didn't do a whole lot.
You should have enough metal grids.
Yeah, that's the thing. And it was doing good there for a minute, and then it just said nope. That's the thing that just got me was we had started building up and it just said no, it wasn't doing it no more.
This way.
I'm running over stuff. What am I running over? All right, you're gone. There we go.
I like how you indented those lights.
Oh yeah. I've been trying to do that when we were here, and it took creative mode to figure out how to do that.
Whoops.
It's okay.
My grinder got away from me.
Okay, all we gotta do is just not grind the glass and we'll be fine. Problem with these really good grinders, man, they will just tear through stuff like nobody's business. No, no, no. And Steve is dead again.
You killed him.
I didn't mean to. He went in there. He's like a moth to a flame, literally. Like a moth to a white hot plasma flame. He's like, he runs over there and I'm thinking, no, Steve, don't go into the light. He's like, but it's so pretty. Boom. That was it. Steve is dead.
I think that was actually, I don't know if you've seen it, the Bugs Life movie.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't go towards the light, but it's so pretty. Ooh. You're the one that grounded, not me. Got it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. I know. All right. Let's try this again. This time I'm not going to lift it until it gets the whole front end completely done. Lower that down. because it got done, it stopped.
Yeah.
All right, get that all the way down. There we go. Now, turn on. Come on, we've got the materials to build this thing. Why are we stopping there? Those blocks should be... That is weird. Why are we stopping there?
Hold on a second.
We have a PCU limit?
No.
I should be from. Why is it doing this? Ah. I don't understand. I just want to build. We built like buffaloes and stuff on here.
I think it's the piston that's messing with it.
How so?
I only brought it up just a hair.
This is weird.
I'm gonna go where Steve went.
They're welding up.
I'm welding it. Hold on. The welders are doing it as soon as I tell it to start doing it. Yeah, let me grab
So
a steel plate.
okay, just hit that with some steel plate. Let me
Oh,
just
that
get
hurt.
yeah, let me turn that off. And we'll just hit it with hand welders for a moment. We'll just get some steel plate, hit it with hand welders until we can get everything that needs to be welded done. And then we'll go from there. Because something stupid's happening right now. And I don't know how to fix it. Where's all the steel plate?
Actually low? No, we're not low on metal grids. There's 859 in a cargo. And another 3 grand. Are we low on steel plate?
No.
No.
Like I said, I don't understand it either. It should not be happening. I'm hoping we can get past this and it'll just start working.
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully we can get this thing started now. All right. I'm going to turn it on.
Yep. There we go.
All right, let's take it up. Did it all get done?
I'm checking right now. Yeah, I think it's in the next plate. Oh, I changed it to maximum distance on one of the pistons.
Oh, okay.
So it went up slow. I just moved it up a couple things at a time.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let me into the piston here.
A little bit more. You're still in mid block. There we go. One more. Going. You're still mid block.
A mid block.
Yeah, I could see that some blocks are halfway in. There
Oh,
we
okay.
got it. I think it was printer 1, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's doing it again.
Doing what again? This is the
It's not
weirdest.
welding.
This is the weirdest thing. It should be welding.
Got plates. That. Oh, hold on. No, we got motors.
We should have like a bunch of everything. Thunderfox, hi. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, we're trying to figure out this thing right now. We want this fancy new armored vehicle, but we just can't get it printed off for some reason. I don't understand what's happening. Is it possible we get like a break and we're just getting a minimal amount of material? You see something here. Huh. All right, where are you? Where are you?
It could be the tires throwing it off.
You think?
I don't know. Guess so.
This is just annoying. Like we can't guarantee the whole inside of it'll get built at this rate.
No, once the bottom floor is high enough, we can start doing that. All right, hold
Yeah.
up.
There we go. Well, see now it's welding everything up like it's supposed to, but why we're having to pull all this fancy stuff going on here, I don't know.
Leave it to Badger to build something complicated the welders can't do. No.
Oh, dude, you should have seen the shit I built this weekend or this week. More
Are those the
complicated.
pictures that are on?
Oh no, I put something up on the community tab where I've actually built a ship. And I prototyped a ship deck that actually had stowable missiles. And they just, it looks like a flat deck, and they just rose up out of the deck and would start shooting. I'm like, yes, this is awesome. Take it a bit more.
Yeah.
I think all we need to do is we just need to weld like a little bit of the bottom. We're just gonna have to baby this one. Maybe not.
Hold on. Ooh, custom turret controller incomplete.
Incomplete.
Yeah, it just popped in.
Ah, boy, I swear.
It's alright, it'll get complete.
I know. This is getting annoying now. Because then I gotta worry that there might be gaps in the armor. We're just gonna have to run through it, just check it.
Project. Let's see. It's hard to tell what's missing because, you know, the rest of the projection's still...
Just hit the projector, lift it up all the way, turn off the welders, lift it up all the way, and then turn off the projector so we can see what all needs to be worked on.
To 1.5. It up all the way. Is that good enough, or you want a little bit? No, that's good right there. Projector off. No, everything... Except for the outer edge behind the seats. It looks like everything got welded.
There's some pieces right under here that ain't getting welded for some reason. Just can't figure out why this outer section isn't welding while a lot of this other crap, because we're going to have to end up re-welding all this crap. Alright, turn the projector back on. Or here, I'll do it.
Ah. Well, it looks like the ones for the... in front of the cockpit seats, the floor is not fully welded.
Yeah, I know. That's what's irritating me.
Back away from the ship.
Alright, we'll just weld like a few things. Turn it on and see what happens. Maybe it'll jumpstart it enough we can get a little bit more welded.
Yeah, let me just bring it back down to 1.5. That's where I had it.
Welcome to Space Engineers, folks, where we run into a problem, we try to solve it. Really? This is getting annoying. I halfway wonder if we're not going to have to like just shove a set of welders in front of this thing and just pull it apart from front to back and then weld it. Because this thing, I don't understand it. This thing has worked fine before. It's just right now it just doesn't want to do it for some reason.
Turn on. Move it up just a little.
Yeah, not even the tire is welding now. I built something this complex, my lord. Ah, boy. Thing should work.
Oh, your turret controller isn't fixed anyway. It's right in between the two seats. Yeah, but it's not even welding. See, what I'm saying though is not even welding these right here. The metal grid sides. Like the ones inside are not even welded yet.
Yeah. I'm not turning anything on. I'm just checking some control here. Welders. That's got to be the problem here. Move for just a second. I'm gonna turn it on in 3, 2,
Clear.
1. Fuck. All right, what the heck? Where are these things? Welders. All right, there we go. Now I can find one of them.
Did you just empty all the welders?
Yeah, I emptied the welders.
'Cause I was
I'm
thinking
just...
the same thing. Like they got clogged or something.
Yeah. Right now I'm looking. Can't find a single welder that has a problem with it. There's a reason it's not doing it. I'm wondering if it just ain't.
I'm just trying to clean the inventory right now.
Grab everything. Oh, hold up. There we go. Oh, no. Okay. Well, it tried.
No, I heard it start strong and then it's like, oh.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. I mean, it should have just printed this sucker right up, and it's not printing certain parts of it. I see some. I'm gonna try something. Okay.
What are you doing? All my stuff.
Yeah, I'm just moving trying to get as much of this stuff into its own group as possible. See, we got all kinds of metal grids.
Yeah, I just found another 917 of them. Are we seriously out of place?
I'm gonna build a bunch up and see what that does. I got a hunch that we're running out.
I got the other assembler going too.
That
Yeah,
may have been the problem.
Yep.
That's the problem.
Alright, let me add the production to that one. How's 3,000 more sound? Good? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's working now.
Oh, I'm just looking at the front bumper.
Oh, yeah, that thing's wicked looking. I got to mess around. I thought, you know what would make this thing? I'm just looking at it, it's like, it's so plain. It's so dumb and plain. I was thinking, you know what would make this thing look good? Bane's faceplate right in the front of it. Like the Christian Bale Batman kind of Bane look.
Yeah, that's what it
This thing rolls right up over a hill. It's like, yes, we have come here to fuck you up.
I am the darkness.
Oh, yes, yes.
And you're about to die.
All right, we're going to give this just a number 5 here. And see what happens.
Yep, it's going.
Yep, that's what the problem was.
I had a feeling it was something. Inventory-wise. Yeah, hold up. They're disappearing as soon as they're built. Give it a minute. Yeah, they're literally disappearing as soon as you shift it up. So let's go to that.
It just takes a lot of steel, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Note to self, we need 52,000 of every part. And we need at least 100,000 of steel, interior plates, and everything else. All right, there we go.
On again. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it right now. I don't see a whole lot we're missing. Is it the tires? Is that what you're saying we're missing?
Well, tire's gonna be hard doing anyway.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm looking
at
at
the projector. Here, I'll hop in now.
Yeah, turn on the projector. Let's see if anything's missing.
No, it says 1125 out of 1125. It is complete, actually, sir.
Okay.
Projection out of bounds, though. That's normal anyway.
Yeah. See if you can. Let me hop up here for a minute.
I can lift it up a little bit more if you need it.
Yeah. Let me just grab the wheels here.
Oh no, I can't. Ooh. All right. I got an idea. You're not gonna like it. Oh, no, you added them. Sweet.
Yep.
Alright, stay in the vehicle, sir. Keep your hands and feet in the vehicle at all times.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry about that.
Welders are off.
All right. Chop it down.
Boop. You are free.
It's one heavy boy. To get this thing just to be agile, I had to turn the grip on the tires all the way up.
Really?
Yeah, and then I had to increase the power on the vehicle. It is it is one big tough vehicle now.
So what kind of turret?
Okay.
I just gotta build the back
Oh yeah, that'll
ramp.
be simple. Yeah. That'll be simple. All I gotta do is I just gotta take these things off here.
The center ones.
Uh, yeah, my inventory's full. Oh crap. There we go.
I even had our survival kit inside this factory area,
Mm-hmm.
building steel plate.
Oh boy, that's why production got so good.
Yeah, I got all assemblers and the one survival kit working.
So yeah, once I built that one thing, it was like I need to see what kind of secretive weapons I can build. Oh, I was still talking about my little my neighbor being a total dick about taking about stuff. So anyway, we're killing things, aren't we?
Automatically, yes.
Unable to place door. Why?
Oh, you're gonna have to kick the hinge out just a hair.
No, I'm not. I didn't have it on properly. That's the thing with these blast doors. They have they only connect on 4 sides.
Hmm. You didn't just
And
have the proper orientation?
no, I didn't. Anyway, I go outside. My neighbor tells me that there's this dude out there. I look. Sure enough, there's a guy. He's out there. You know, he's rummaging through. I get the shotgun. I go outside. My wife is trying to chase me down. And unbeknownst to me, she calls up there to the police station, tells them who she is, or she does nursing stuff over at the nursing home. So
Yeah, so
they know
you're
exactly.
assuming.
Yeah, they know exactly who she is. And then they're like, "Your husband's what? About to kill a guy? Oh, we can't have that." So then they're coming down to get this dude. Unbeknownst to me, they've been trying to find this guy all night.
Oh, he's been busy.
Oh yeah. See, what happened was he would get out there and he would ask for help. And people around our area of the state, it's like you have southern Missouri and then you have northern Missouri. And it's all separated by the Mason-Dixon line, where like the Virginias or something. And so we're up in the we're down in the southern half of Missouri. And most people, how do I put this? They're good, they're really friendly and simultaneously dicks at the same time.
Good Samaritan with attitude. Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. So the this guy would get out, he'd get in the vehicle with people, and they were like, "Hey, yeah." He's like, "Can you guys help me?" And he's a little drunk. And they go, "Yeah, we can help you." And then he gets in the vehicle and he just starts getting belligerent and more belligerent until finally they're like, and it's not like people in my area of the state are stupid. When you get a drunk guy, this is what you do. You always take him to where he says he wants to go, and then if you don't get there and you're like, okay, yeah, we really don't want to mess with you right now. What you do is you just go in there and you say, you should stop this side of the road and go, hey, this is your stop. And so,
Just let him out.
oh yeah, and so that's what they do. They turn him loose. Well, once they did that, well then somebody would the police, they would then call the police and say, this is your problem, go deal with it. By the time they get out there, another good Samaritan would come by and pick him up,
Really?
and the process would start all over again.
Mm-hmm.
So we did that for quite some time, and he had run the police across town doing that like 5, 6, 7 times. So they were our small police force over here was just run all over the place. They just didn't know where this guy was. They're trying to find him, but he has been giving them the slip the whole time. Well, unbeknownst to me, he comes up to the vehicle. He tries to steal my wife's stuff, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is not happening. Go out there, confront him. And I start to go out there, and my neighbor who has robbed me, okay, this ends up so good. My neighbor who has robbed me goes out there with me. We walk up to the vehicle, and he goes, and my plan is to get up on the vehicle. The guy has the door closed at this point inside Mazda. My plan is get up on the guy and get to where he can't get the door open. So if he does have anything, or he does decide to fight, or he's got like a knife or something like that, this is before gun laws in Missouri changed to where you basically just now have to assume everybody has a gun in my state.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh yeah. Things are, I don't have a problem with it. Things got a lot more polite when that happened. A lot of people bitched about it, but then a lot of people were like, okay, we can't just go around there shoot their mouth off at everybody. Could end up on the wrong end of a tube of steel. But anyway, we're sitting there, and as I run up, my dumb neighbor, who has no common sense whatsoever, starts screaming at this guy, and we're not even close to him. And I'm like, shut up, shut up. My neighbor has not seen the shotgun yet. And so I'm like, dude, shut up, because I don't want to get up there, and I don't want this guy, pop out of the vehicle if he's got like a hatchet, if he's got a knife. I want to keep this, in my control. No, my neighbor keeps screaming, yelling at him. Suddenly this dude, sure enough, pops out of the vehicle, jumps out, and the first words out of his mouth are, well, a lot of things that I can't say on Twitch. Okay? Just say some of them rhyme with grape clusters. You can figure out. I mean, he mentioned my wife and the neighbor's wife a few times. And Minecrafting us and a bunch of other things. Oh, I mean, wonderful person of society. He comes out, flips out, whatnot. And I'm like 8 paces from the car. He comes out of the vehicle, says all this stuff, jumps out of the vehicle, and clears the 8 paces on me. And he's coming up. My neighbor is about to run for the hills because he has royally screwed up, and he knows it. I start backing up, and I just take the shotgun. I just lift it up, put the stock against the back of my shoulder, leverage the whole weapon up. The guy runs smack into the barrel. He looks down, and about that moment, I grabbed the charging handle and just racked one in the side. And he accelerates away from me. And I'm thinking, fuck, I just shot this guy. I have just killed this dude. Lo and behold, he doesn't die. He flies all the way back, hits the vehicle, and I realize he's still kicking the ground trying to go backwards. Because he's seen the shotgun, and suddenly all the crap he wants to do is gone. His only concern is getting as far away from me as possible, and unfortunately my wife's car is smacking his way. He's got nowhere to go. He's freaking out, and he goes, and man, I about pissed myself laughing, or almost laughed and pissed myself when he said this. He goes, I'm real sorry, man. Look, you misunderstood me, okay? You misunderstood what I was saying. Sit there and listen. I'm like, yeah. I bet that's what's happened. We've had a misunderstanding. We have. This is what's happened. Somehow, I got my different dialects of Mandarin mixed up in this conversation here. You were speaking Northern Mandarin. I was speaking Southern Swamp Mandarin. I mean, just really stupid. So finally, I started asking this dude. I don't even remember what his name was. He up and tells me that he's out there with his dad. Oh, that was another thing. One of the reasons I went out there was I looked outside and I seen this guy laying on the ground, and he looked to be about my dad's size. And my dad had just been over to see us. And we were talking about, work and jobs and stuff like that. And he had left. And I didn't know what time it was until later when my wife, when she flipped open her phone to when she had called, I didn't know what time it had been. I didn't realize we had called at that point. Well, if this works here. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I thought my dad had been outside. Now, my dad is not a guy you can just push around. So when I look out the when I look out the door and see someone that looks like him lying on the ground, I'm sitting there thinking, "Holy crap!" That was another reason why when I got out there. Oh, whoa, whoa!
I'm
Okay.
inside.
Okay.
Holy cow! I got thrown out. I'm outside.
Yeah, I hear you.
Do you see where I am?
Yeah, do you see the back of the butterball?
Oh no!
I'm at 48 health right now. I don't know what the hell happened. All I did was I connected one of the. Okay. All right. Back to the story.
The hinges.
Yeah, I connected one of them. I guess it jacked with the rest of the system. Okay, we're just gonna have to just repair all this up here. Oh dear God.
Poor butterball.
Yeah, I connected the farthest one, and then it apparently just decided to send the thing flying. I have no idea what kind of damage we now have. Anywho, back to the story. Oh, we've got some
speed.
Oh yeah, this thing just went ludicrous speed just now. Ah boy, we got some serious damage here. I'm gonna have to repair. Fortunately, it's all heavy armor. Otherwise, it just tore it all to pieces.
I am so lazy. I tilted the ship to get this one.
Oh crap! It ripped part of the front off. Dear Lord.
Does it have its own projector?
No, it doesn't.
Ah.
Yes, I know. I'm an idiot. I'll just have to do some work and rebuild. Fortunately, a lot of this was just... It's still... What was that banging noise?
It's just me.
Oh, okay.
Gotta turn up the gyros.
You know what?
Roll over. Nope. Okay.
I may just build another, Steve or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyway. Renegade Bundai. I think that's how I'm saying that. Followed me. Thanks, man.
Sweet.
All right, we got another follower. That means... Yes, hi. Hi, Renegade. How you doing? We're up to 25 followers now. That's awesome. So yeah, anyway. After that clang we just had there, Clang decided to make his presence known just now. So, yes, all praise Clang.
May Clang be with you.
Yes, Clang was with me. Clang was really with you. Just a minute ago.
I wish I was streaming and recording. Oh my god, dude! I was
dude.
sitting in
It's on my stream. It's on mine. I turned it knocked a hole in the base and everything. Sucker just took off. It's like, yep.
No, I mean, dude, seriously, I was sitting in this chair, and you're like, all right, I'm gonna connect a hinge, and I'm literally sitting in one of the 8 extra seats, you know, or the 6 extra seats in the back, and then all of a sudden, I just start seeing these blue flashes of lettering. I'm like, wait a minute, am I flying? And I look out the door, and we're spinning like a madman. So, smart me, I press F to get out of the seat, and I'm getting banged around like a ragdoll inside this thing. Then all of a sudden, I get flown out, and I went over the tank ship that we have here, and I landed over here half dead. I was just like, okay, I'm alive at least.
Budai. Renegade Bundai says, I'm doing alright. Been chilling in the build world, basically doing F all as I stare at a kind of partial build. Yeah, I know the feeling. I had to delete one. When I do builds, I run this very simple or this very strict rule when I do builds, which is if I run to a point where I can't get it going any further, and this is something that one of my cousins taught me because he builds things like artistic stuff for a living, and he's recently retired at it. He said sometimes you just have to call it foobar, throw it away, and start all over. He said because you will sit there and work on something for years trying to fix it, and it will never fix. Sometimes you just gotta do that, and it's heartbreaking when you do it, but in the end it works out. But yeah, so you think it was bad out there, dude? This thing climbed up on the base. It literally just rolled up onto the top of the black part, rolled over the top of this. I don't know how it didn't hit the other things. And then it just kind of jumped, flipped, and I guess when you come out, it kind of caused it to accelerate, and then it lands over here somewhere, and I'm like, it hit me, it like knocked me down like half health, and I'm like, oh, jeez, what happened? Okay. I think for the rest of this,
since you initiated Clang today,
yeah,
I'm going to initiate Clang too now.
Oh no.
Because Butterball's upside down.
Yeah, it seared. That back end come down, and it seared right through the Butterball and went right through the frickin' floor.
It was like a frickin' like a knife.
Renegade. Sounds like normal space engineers to me. Yeah, it is.
Yep.
So 90% of anything I try. Usually there's a rule to it. If you can get to 90%, that usually means you're about done. You've got a pretty good product. If you're sitting there at about 50, 75% and you just cannot make something, like the biggest problem I have with builds is when I build them, I do this kind of internal, external build system. Most people, they build the internal stuff and then they skin it. Some people build the skin and then they put the internals in. I tend to build them both at the same time so that the whole function can form. It's just a weird thing I have that's OCD on my part. And the big problem with that is sometimes I will end up putting a lot of stuff into the ship and then I will not calculate a room or something, and I can't make the room fit. And it's like, and I'll be about 75% done with the ship, and I can't figure out where to put like a bed, or much worse, I can't figure out where to put a survival kit. So you can't respawn inside the ship if you die. So then I just take it all apart and put it all back together. Oh, I renegade. Oh, I barely make it past 30%. Yeah, and that's a thing too. Like when I built the when I was building that fighter, the F-41, I was working on it in creative, and it took forever to figure it out. I think I'm gonna try and slap a projector on this thing somewhere to try and make rebuilding this thing a little bit easier. I think what also I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna, oh yeah, oh hey, there's a hole in the vehicle where you got shot out.
That's probably why I flew.
Oh yeah. Let's take the parking brake off here. Let's turn this thing around here.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
whoa! Fuck. You have the projector on. I would like to borrow it. Yeah, the welder's on. I would like to borrow them.
Oh, hold on. Let me get out of the way. Yep, that's
Whoops.
Fine. It's fine.
Are we gonna have to take that thing apart? Yeah, we'll just weld this thing up real quick. Just the bottom part of it. I think that's all we gotta do. And then I need to.
You got a projector on it, and you got the blueprint already?
No, I don't have the blueprint on. I just need to weld up the crap on the bottom so I can figure out what needs to be replaced and what don't.
You might have to drop the tires. Whoa, those are some shaky tires.
Oh yeah, tell me about it.
I think your front four are rubbing against each other because they're turning all at once.
Yeah,
corner of the tire.
That's the problem with something like this, is you have to do it like that.
Yeah.
otherwise it will not. Let's see, which one is it? Height offset. Let's lower this thing down
There you
here.
go. Yeah. Ooh, that looks nice. Welders are on. You gotta get a projector on.
Okay, so that means everything else on here is
Good. On the bottom, yeah.
All right. Yeah, the wheels here are gonna rub against each other. Okay, yeah. So basically, what I did was I hooked that up, and it just said "F it," and just went haywire. So, yeah. Good thing though, if this was made out of light armor, this thing would have gone to a million pieces, and we'd be tearing it apart and fixing it.
Yeah, we'd be welding again.
Oh yes,
Actually, we could build the second one just right now.
Yeah. Problem is, oh yeah, I could build another one. I am planning on building 2 of these though. I wasn't planning on doing that. We could though. Because it kind of defeats the purpose of having 2 with just the 2 of us out here. That's my only thing right now.
Inventory full.
Yeah, we got holes in the base and everything else.
Whee! Okay. Now
All
let's
right.
see if I can do this.
Oh yeah, tell me.
Should be 3 blocks.
So, final verdict that ends up happening with this idiot is he's out there, you know, he backs up to the vehicle. We figure out who he is. And we talked to him for just a few minutes, and finally I realized this dude's like really hammered. Like to the point where I'm worried, and even my wife at one point while we're outside, she looks at me and she said, I'm worried he is so dang drunk he doesn't know where he is. And we begin to get the realization that this guy probably needed like some help. And I'm like, okay, we'll get him some help. We'll do all that, and just go inside. I said, okay. I said, you stay out here. And he goes, okay. I said, and you do not go anywhere. I said, because we're a little worried about your safety, and we'd like you to just, stay where you're at. So I go inside, and the next thing I know, my wife is like, starts screaming. I'm like, holy what the heck's going on? And I look, and this idiot is trying to get in the house, which is always a great idea to do. And I'm looking over at him, and she's got her foot on the door, barefoot, trying to hold this guy back. And I have already put the shotgun on the table. And I turn around, and I looked at her, and I see him trying to come in. And I'm like, under normal circumstances, I would be worried. In this particular instance, I am not, because now I know this is a drunk. And there's one thing that happens with drunks, is these guys are what I like to call axe kicking targets. Which is, if you ever took Taekwondo, there's this thing they have called an axe kick, where you lift your leg up above your head and then you drop it down onto the other guy's head.
Yeah.
So I'm of the mindset of, okay, this is what we're doing today. So he's sitting there, he's trying to come into the house, right? And so what do I do? I just go up there and I tell my wife, I'm like, hey, just open the door. She goes, what? She said, but he'll get in. I said, nah. I said, don't worry about it. Just open the door. She opens the door. He comes through. And the first thing that happens, he stumbles forward. And I catch him right by the throat, clamp off his windpipe, and cut this dude's air off so he can't breathe. So now he's like, oh, crap. I need to get out of here. So he starts pulling back, trying to get away. And I just move his momentum. He pulls back, I push forward. I push him all the way back out the house. He's still trying to get away from my hand. Push him all the way to the stoop. And then I let him just about fall off the stoop, then let him go, and he falls flat on his ass. I looked down at him and I said, look, I understand that you're drunk. I said, and we feel sorry for you, but if you even try that shit again, I said, you are probably going to die. I said, so you need to stay right there and not do crap for a while. So this idiot, he gets done. Police finally show up. And we got this one big black guy as a cop. He is. Okay, do you remember the scene from The Longest Yard?
Yeah. I know
Where they
exactly
meet the
what you're
big
talking about.
guy in the psycho cell. He's like in the glass container that they don't let out. Yeah, that's how big this dude is. Okay, he just keeps growing. When he steps out of, they bring him in and like, what's going on?
I play. That's what the guy says.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. He's like, he comes in, and they put this guy is in an SUV, mind you. Okay, he steps out of the SUV, and it takes him like a year to grow as a damn SUV. So I'm sitting there like. He comes out. I'm like, okay, good. They sent the big guy. All right, I'm happy they sent the big dude to help deal with this. He comes out and he's looking over and he's looking everything over and he goes, okay. He says, what seems to be the problem here? And I said, this guy's trying to get in the house. And then this guy gets the guy that's drunk gets the great idea of trying to say he has permission to be there. And I'm like, no, you don't. And he goes, yeah, I got permission to be here. I said, no, you don't. You don't have permission to be here because I'm the owner. Okay, I own the house. I said, you don't have permission to be here. Go away. And they're like, do you want to press charges? I'm like, yeah, I'm wanting to press charges if I can get rid of him. And he goes, okay. And the other guy is just insistent. He just will not let it go. He is certain that he has permission to be in the house. So we're sitting there. We argue back and forth. Finally, he looks at him. He says, I tell you what, this big giant black guy looks at him. Kevin, I think is his name. And he goes, here's what I'll do. The guy goes, okay, what? He said, points to me, if you can tell me the name of that guy right there, since he's the owner, I'll let you stay here. And I'm sitting there like, oh, fuck no. I've done told this guy my name. He knows who I am. I was sitting there and I'm just praying. I'm like, dear God, if there is ever a time for a miracle, I would love to hear it right now. Okay. I would love a miracle. Just let this guy, like, don't let him say the wrong name. Let him just say the wrong name. Well, sure enough, God and some Jim Beam, this guy completely forgets who I am, turns around, looks at me and goes, what was your name again? And I looked down and I said, you're screwed. He goes, turns back to the cop. He goes, well, I guess I'm going to jail, man. So they get him in prison. They get him in the car. And I guess he forgot that he was going to jail on his way there, because when he gets there, he decides he don't want to be in jail now. And it took 5 officers with some tasers to get this guy back inside.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, it was a fun time with that one. So then the other guy on the ground, we figured out who he was. He was just apparently the guy's dad, not mine. This was this guy's dad, and they both decided they were just gonna go out, do some partying and drinking, and they had a very good time. That's all I gotta say. They were so drunk when they hit my house. It was ridiculous.
Lower the suspension.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. All right, let's down here and a little more. See if we can get as much of this on as we can.
A little bit more.
I've got it maxed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll put the right height back. Oh, whoa. Fuck. There's no gyros. There's no gyros. And we are taking it apart. Okay. We're taking this.
First off, come over here. I was sitting in the seat. I saw the Rover. And then all of a sudden, where'd it go? All I see is a shadow in the glass on the welding table. I'm like,
Oh God!
No. And I see it coming towards me. I'm like, no.
Yeah, I hit it.
You
And I'm
moved-
like up in the air, and I'm like, I might have given that a little too much oomph.
Dude, this piston or this rotor moved, and I know it's locked. I know this piston and
Yeah.
rotor is locked.
Well,
And
it's
you
not.
moved it.
When I hit it, I thought we knocked it clean off. So I'm sitting there like, oh frick, we just destroyed that one. Okay.
I'm so glad it was extended.
Oh yeah, tell me about it. Perfect time to test out the new piston system we have going on here. Let's grind off the. No, not that. Grind this off here. We're doing some field tests today. Yeah, I think I've got the strength setting on this thing up pretty good, so it can get up real quick. Now, yeah, next time I need to just be really slow in how I. When I lift this thing up. That was amazing. Renegade Bundy, I see. Yep, I went flying through the air. Outstanding, solid Amazon Pico Moss. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm guessing that has something to do. Why is that suddenly back? Oh. All right, we'll do that, and there's that there.
At least we know we have all the parts for the new one.
Yeah.
So are we grinding that one down too?
No. Are you grinding it?
No, I'm grinding Butterball.
Okay. Got 2 turtles now. Someone actually mentioned that in one of the when the live stream went on to YouTube. They were like, "Man, you should change the buffalo's name to the turtle. Spends most of his time on his back." I said, "Yeah, that or we call it the tie hooker." I mean, it's the same thing at this point. Thing is, I didn't put any. I have to,
Gyros on that ship?
no, I didn't put any gyros on it. That's why I was like, it has no, there's no controlling it. It's in the air. There's no controlling it. Once it flips, we're done. It's over. All right, let's get a couple of these pistons out here. Let's see if we can't flip
Alright.
this darn thing over.
I'm getting rid of these hinges. You're gonna have to rebuild the hinges.
Hmm?
Because I think that's what's throwing it off. That last
What's-
hinge. This one right here still had a piece of something on it. And it was over where I'm standing now. Like
Oh.
it was hinged backwards, and I think that's what made you
See what
fly
I,
in the air.
yeah, I think what happened was when I turned that thing on, it crap, this is what I hate about piston blocks.
I got it.
All right,
You
I'm
just
just
gotta
gonna.
crouch down.
Yep. Let's get this going up. And...
Oh, we got experience in this. Here, let me
Oh yeah,
put
we got a
this
lot
down.
of experience in this. There we go. That's the first one. I've got like 4 of these, so I can just get them to. Gonna find a spot to attach the next one.
Somebody uses half.
Yeah. Anyway, the old guy that was in there, he was on the ground. My wife had like a little dog, still does. It lives over at my mom and dad's house because it reached a point where it didn't like our kid. Oh, wonderful. That's right. You guys come out here and just get some. I don't even care. We've got machine guns. We will F you up. Renegade. Huh. Where I ended up calling my rover to the Ibex. It isn't anywhere near as pretty as your rover, but I can climb mountains like no one's business. Yeah, that I've seen something like that before, where they had a vehicle like that. I think what was it? The Mad Aaron server on Last Stand Gamers. They built, they did. Someone built something like that, and it would just climb a mountain like nobody's business. One dude raided a building with it. All right, this is what we're gonna have to do. We're just gonna have to like stair step this crap here. And here we go. Fog the Space Engineers, folks. Where we spend more time flipping trucks than we do flipping a profit. Okay. That's up, that's up. I just need like an area where I can... There we go. That's what I needed right there. Now I'm glad I brought like four of these things in. Alright, we're gonna hit this sucker here. Why am I looking at that?
You're using the opening to do it. I'm like, where's the stupid little thing on the side of it? The little control panel. Oh, it's not here.
Where's the... This one?
Yep. I believe I can roll.
Yep, that's what we're doing right now. Let's see, this darn thing has gone through so much hell right now. Just launched in the air.
This one's trustworthy. A piston on a projector. That's fine.
Oh, Renegade Bundy played on that server.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he said he didn't make the rover I had seen on there, but he did confuse the heck out of his group when he parked the rover almost on a 90-degree slope. Yeah, Aaron did like a whole video on that thing. So you're the guy, so you were on the server, but you weren't the guy that made it? Oh, that's cool. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Alright, well, yeah, we can get rid of these.
Yeah, I think about 4 pistons is enough to flip a vehicle over. Hold up now. I think I know how. Oh no, put it. I was gonna say put it sideways, but all right, we'll do that. We can do this.
Says the guy that flipped it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. I'll take that one. I'll take that one. Renegade Bundy. I made my own one.
We're good. Almost.
I made one. My own one, which might have been spotted during a base tour. My group had at one point 3 big ass boat rovers. Yeah, you were the guys that grabbed were you the guys that grabbed one of the big ships that Aaron had put out there and decided to and put it on the and put it like on, it was like a base or something that was out there, and these guys like took it and they put it on a set of tracks. Like, have you ever played Homeworld with the have you ever played Homeworld Deserts of Karak?
I've heard of it. Okay,
it looked like something out of there, like one of the big aircraft carriers and everything. He said, yeah, we grabbed 3. Oh, that's awesome. I remember, man, Aaron, the whole time Aaron's watching this thing just go up the side of a mountain. And he goes, I'm just going to call him my little mountain goat because he's just going up the mountain like nobody's business, man. I'm like, we have reached a level of engineering never before seen by man. Where's this next one gonna go?
I'll tell you where. Hold on. Let's see, is it actually still on it? Alright. Where is this one?
Could tilt one down slightly. Right.
I don't have parts. Dang it.
I got him. If I can find it.
Welcome to the Clang Drive.
Oh yeah, any other thing, this thing worked out beautifully, but I've realized we just need a vehicle. We need like a recovery vehicle. Something with a big giant base. Renegade. Yeah, it was like a bowl surrounded by sheer cliff faces. They made us get rid of the 2 big boats. That's sad. I liked that. That was really cool. Watching that nonsense. Oh man. Now the Mad Aaron server, I wish Aaron would do that again. I wish he would do that again, because that was just fun watching people build things. Alright, this one's gonna... Let me access the bottom here. Huh? What the hell?
Which one is it?
Oh. For some reason, it shoved me over into the rotor.
I already got it.
That is weird.
Okay, hold on. You got
Just a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got one more.
Just trying to find the one that's not. Whee! Oh, watch how slow it goes. Yes. Oh yeah. That was nice.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's on this.
Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah, this is what happened. So I'm sitting in the seat, right?
all of a sudden, you see it's like gone. Then you look up, and you see a shadow, and you're like, "Oh, it's Bane."
I am a hero.
Hello, my friend. Now, Batman, you're going to die. Let's see if I can get this thing to drive.
Hold on. Before you do that, let me like reverse all the pistons. Okay, so we could save them. Yeah.
Okay, parking brake release. Let's see if I can.
Oh, yep. Hold on.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hold on. Stop. Oh shit.
Let me see here. Oh, it's the. Damn.
The funny part is, your piston's not built on the Rover because it blew up, but it's stuck on our piston over here. So.
Oh.
Hold on.
Fuck.
Stop moving for a second.
Okay.
Holy crap.
I could jump it.
Dude, I'm like inside both the base and the Rover now, so.
Fuck, that would be so terrifying yet again. Okay, get out of there, because I do not know what this thing will do. Alright, there we go.
Rides out like it's nothing.
Yeah, fortunately it is well built. Put this thing back on parking brake while I figure out all the crap. It's like, what is this? Repair number 3?
Put a freaking gyro on it.
Ah, boy. I mean, the gyro wouldn't have helped. It would take like, I want to say 15 gyros to turn this thing. And that's just a little bit.
Should I leave the kickstands?
Renegade, we kept one and the other two became scrap, which I turned into a large bullet sponge tank. That vehicle was about 2/3 the size of the big boats. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that little series, watching that was just awesome. Then I think they had like, there was like a big fight over a dog statue in that series. And I'm just looking at, I'm watching, I'm like, man, they need to do more of this stuff.
Oh, once Splitsy's done with his scrap mod that he's building,
Yeah.
I'm putting a server, and it's gonna have a password on it because it's gonna have no mods. It's just gonna be vanilla in his mod, and the compass and some other stuff. But
Oh, that's cool.
because I don't know, for some reason I can't take your game that you have on that we're playing right now and put it on the server. It just says.
Well, I think what we'll do is, if we do it, we'll introduce a like, you gonna do weapon core with it, or do you want to do weapon core?
Oh, weapon core is fine. I just don't know why the server's not letting us take the game and work with it.
Yeah, that's my thing. I can't figure that out. Oh, I'm stuck in the tires. There we go.
You're stuck between a rock and a hard place?
Oh, yeah.
I know the feeling. But I was actually in a nice comfy chair, though. When the Rover flipped onto me.
I wish you were recording when that thing went airborne. I'm telling you, I'm sitting there looking at that like, it goes in the air. I thought, I'm going there. I was thinking the whole time, he's got to see what I'm seeing right now. He's got to be freaking out right now. And you were like, and then you go, where's the Rover? And I was like, you're going to find out here in just about 10 seconds, man. Just give it a minute. Give me about 10 seconds.
Well, I noticed a shadow on the glass. I'm like, oh, that's getting smaller. Oh, look, it's getting bigger, and it's coming my way now. It was pretty. I just thought you had thrusters on it. I thought you just made a big jump. No.
Oh yeah. Let me just hit the thrusters here so I can go flying into the air. What happened was I turned off the one deal. Let me think here. I turned off the. Why is that not letting me weld that? Why am I not able to weld it?
Hey, I
Weld.
want to go build the Steve the Third now.
Oh yeah, it's gonna have to be. Yeah, might as well do that. Let's get Steve. Let's get Steve. What is it? 3.0?
Well, you had Steve-O, Steve 2.0.
Yeah.
So you got Steve 3.0.
Actually, I've got the perfect one. Hang on.
Bob the Builder? No.
Nah,
Yes,
we had
we
a Bob. We had a Bob. What color do we want this one to be?
You can pick his color?
Yeah, you know that?
No, I can't. For some reason in your game, it won't let me touch those settings. So I usually like the yellow one because you can pick him out from afar, especially at nighttime. It's like, oh, there he is.
Uh-huh. Well, he's yellow.
No, that's fine.
Let's see here.
Default yellow.
Okay.
That'd be funny if you could put the rustic paint on him too. Oh.
Make him look old and messed up.
Yeah, he's been around. Can't believe Steve died from the welders. Why am I not recording this? Oh.
So Renegade's sitting here. Renegade's sitting here. So if you search TIR IBEX on the workshop, IBEX in capitals, You will see you'll see what I built in the Mad Aaron server. I also built an Ibex 2.0 because why not? Also, the original Ibex was TIR's workhorse, as I had to literally climb cliffs while carrying the broken rovers of my teammates as I brought them back to base. It's like the what is that vehicle the US has? I can't remember what it is. It's basically an Abrams tank without the gun. That thing's like friggin' cool. Have you ever seen it?
No.
It has... Hang on here. Go back to factions page. Let me get the money out of the bank. You know, the $2 million we have right here in the account. How much do I need? 10,000, I think. There we go. Okay. There we go. New guy. He's all red. Or not all red. He's all yellow. So anyway, what was I talking about?
The Abram tank without the gun on it.
Oh, yeah. The Abram tank.
I'll be right back.
Okay, this thing... Are you still there? Oh, never mind. So anyway, this thing has, like... It's really weird looking because it has all these skis and skids and stuff on it. It looks like some kind of big giant mecha insect walking around. In reality, it's like an anti-mine vehicle, so it's not like a recovery vehicle or anything. But the coolest feature on this tank is it has, I think, a multi-shot rocket launcher that fires a rope charge, basically just lifts it up off the ground, and anywhere the US thinks there's a minefield, they just launch this thing off the ground with a whole bunch of C4 charges attached to it. It drops out onto the ground and blasts a 20-meter wide by almost a mile long path through a minefield. Just blows everything, every single explosive out of the way so you can get through it. I'm like, oh yes, only America could come up with a concept. Like, there are things on here that will not repair. Oh, I'm stuck. I am stuck? Really? Okay. All right. Let's see. All right, all this is working good. That's working good. That, what about that there? Okay. That is repaired. I'm not seeing anything else that, well, yeah, I see some stuff up here needs to be repaired. That repaired. Hopefully Steve 3PO. Okay, Steve 3PO is earning his keep already. Like, every time we lose a Steve, the next one that comes in is more efficient than the last, I swear. He is awesome. Renegade Bunday. Well, the 2.0 was working doors and is built on the original chassis. It is just as much of a universal workhorse as the original. I also have a UTE design. I think it's utility design I built. I know. Okay. Gotta go, mate. I gotta get to work. Okay. Yeah, man. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for talking. I mean, amazing. It's always nice when someone comes on the channel and starts talking. Also, I'm also really happy I ended up talking to somebody who did the Mad Aaron server. That was just awesome. Thanks for coming on, man. Oh, Steve 3PO says hi, by the way. So, yeah, it's like it's gonna be me and Gomer here for just a couple of more minutes as we try to get this thing working. Oh boy. I don't know how I'm gonna get this thing to go where I want it to go without freaking it out. Okay, can I access just one of these? I think I've got the equipment here. Just this for a moment. Hinge, 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 hinge. Just one, that's all I need. Add ahead. So, I named the new Steve. He's already working.
I see that.
See the name?
No, I don't see his name at all.
Oh. You will. Just wait. Okay, let's see if we can make this work now.
Just patching the hole in the ground here.
Yeah. All the joys of things that just go completely. I swear. So I think what I did wrong with the door, I've been thinking about it since everything else has been happening. Boy, I'm gonna have some frickin' screenshots now. I got a whole plethora of screenshots I can now pull out. This is awesome. This has been a good night. Just gonna say, I'm really happy with this. Anyway. What I think happened wrong was I've got one of these connected. And when I pushed connect, I did not push for all of them to connect at once. And I was going to try and just connect on down through. And I guess that just threw the whole thing. Thing just had a hissy fit and just went nuts. So, fun times.
Just waiting for it to happen again. Whee!
Man, don't even kid.
These level 4 grinders, man. Whew.
Oh yeah, tell me about it.
Well, the Butterball was a good ship. She served as her purpose.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Hey, can you move out of the way, Gomer? Sure. Just want to weld this real quick. Whee!
Yeah, like moving over here. Scream! Is it? I was fixing to ask. Is it? Should it be scraping on the ground like that? And then it goes, boom! I was like, well, yeah, now we know. Now we know. Okay. Ah, boy. Steve, you may want to get back, buddy. I don't know how this is gonna go.
Hold on, I'm going underneath my crater of stuff over here. Alright, I'm safe.
We're going to attach all at the same time. Oh, son of a bitch!
Whoa!
What in God's name is happening? Oh God! Oh, fuck!
No.
Well, huh?
You are critical.
Huh? Ah.
Called it. Don't blame me for calling it.
I'm not blaming you. I'm just trying to figure out why the fuck did it happen?
Should have done that outside the base.
Oh, God. What the hell happened?
Oh.
Like way out
Hey,
here now. It's outside the base now.
yeah, I know. Badger.
What?
Come over to the flaming turret. We have to have a moment of silence for
The
Steve.
flaming. Oh, God. No. We lost 2 Steves in one day. I told Steve to get away.
We're having a moment of silence.
Where is he?
Oh, right here. I'm standing on him.
Oh, you're standing on him? Oh, he must be on the floor, man. It's just I don't see him.
Here, I'll take a picture and I'll send it to you.
Okay. Just put in the comments. Just put it on the Discord and say, "Rip,
Yeah, I will.
Rip Steve 3PO."
Steve 3PO. Oh, that was his name? Steve
That was
3PO?
his name. You know what's
He didn't
amazing?
last long.
You know what's amazing? That took out. That explosion was weird. It took out most of the underground and one of the hydrogen tanks, but it did not take out the other hydrogen tanks. We can still weld that back up.
Yeah, I'm working on it right now.
What was that?
Probably a unknown signal.
No, something else detonated.
Oh, I don't know then.
I heard another explosion, man.
All this scrap metal.
Okay, so.
All right, we're building another ship or build another rover.
Oh, good
Leave that
God.
one out there. I'll clean it up.
Let me get some more hydrogen. Let me get some more hydrogen. I'm about done for the night.
It's early.
I don't know what we're smoking, man, but it's some good shit. Okay, I don't know what we're smoking, but it is some good stuff. This is what the robots are doing. They couldn't beat us any other way, so now they're sending space weed. They're not. The smoldering wrecks are full of space weed. That's why everything's flying. That's the only explanation right now. It's not a good plan, but I mean, frick.
Oh no.
Oh man. It has got to be.
Target acquired. Neutralizing now.
Oh, robots are coming.
The robots.
Yep. I heard like target acquired.
Oh, bring it on. I'm in a piss poor mood right now. Like, this is not the day to come in and mess with me. I mean, you look at my base right now. Look at this. Look at my base. I have holes everywhere. I am not in a good mood. Where are you, motherfuckers?
I'm just glad it didn't hit the ship.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, and then all of a sudden it got blown out of the water because of the tank blowing up. Like, okay, we're good. We're good.
Well, good thing we've got more M60s. Ah. God, we have had a good time. This is going to be one of those videos that everyone just loves to see.
You gotta like name this one like blooper episode or something.
Think about just naming it Jumpin' Jiminy Crickets. Frick, it's just as accurate. I must be out of RPG, out of grenades or something. Yeah, at this point, I would almost say get a, it'd be nice to have a rover that we could just take out there and grind that thing down. I'm trying to figure out what the F happened to make that thing do that many times.
I think it's the way that the hinges were. When you weld up the new one, don't weld the hinges yet. Like, grind them back off and then redo them. I think that's what the issue was.
That's what I did. At least I think that's what I did. I wonder if it's not the... Because remember, I built the first one, and that's how I built the first one. I just attached the door to it, and we had no problems with it whatsoever. I wonder if the strength on that thing is, because it's maxed out, is not causing the problem on the wheels. And so when we connect it, the wheels are it's pushing the vehicle down, and the wheels are retaliating in a more violent manner.
I would say definitely a violent matter.
Oh yeah, it's a very violent matter.
Oh, we lost our fuel ship.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. Praise be to Clang.
Yep. Hey, we've had
Because God has abandoned us on this server.
35 episodes without that much Clang, and then now it's.
No,
like,
this
sorry.
this is episode 38. We did pretty good.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna fix
Is Steve dead?
Yeah,
Or...
'cause he was by the shrine. He was by the flaming turret.
God
Actually,
bless Steve. God bless Steve. Just put in there and put there, say R in the F in the chat, everybody, for Steve. Ah, man, I didn't have this much trouble out of the other vehicles. God. I'm just taking it apart now.
I'll just use some of the steel plate then. Whoa.
This comment here. Carbo Bill. Caribou Bill. I was gonna just lurk, but that was amazing. Yes. Praise be to Clang. Praise be to Clang. Oh, when I upload this, I am just gonna meme the shit out of this.
Or name it like episode Clang stopped by.
No, I'm just gonna put it. I'm gonna put it up there. I'm gonna say one of those days when just nothing goes right. Just see this thing go flying through the air, or put it there and say sometimes the universe just says "F you." That's what's going on right now.
Oh man, we lost another turret too. Wow, that thing destroyed a lot.
Oh yeah. Like, you realize why rotor guns are so devastating. We weaponized Clang. Made a rotor gun. Have you seen those things used?
What,
That's something I'm... Yeah.
I think I've built one. Where you strap a bunch of guns to a rotor and have it spin like crazy?
No, this is something that turns a... it takes the Clang physics, which causes all the Clang stuff to happen, and then a couple of pistons pull back, they go forward with a rotor attached to them. It's like several rotors. They tweak out and then they hurl the rotor off at like near light speed, and it just rips things apart as it goes through. Like what we did, I'm still trying to figure out what the frick happened. I wonder. This is my new theory now on what I did wrong. I wonder if I didn't accidentally hook one of those up to the wrong thing, because every time I was trying to fix it up, it kept maneuvering around. We've got people out here.
Well, they saw the fireworks. They're just trying to see what's going on.
Yeah, more people in chat are now. Are people in chat now trying to join the servers so they could see the mayhem up close and personal? Really, I should do a subscribe star and sell tickets to this. Honestly. Hello, sir or madam. This is the IWL base pile of shit. We're having all kinds of problems. Y'all are just free to sit there and dance if you're not going to do anything. Fortunately, it did not hit the Sentinel. Thank God.
Yeah, I watched it. I was like, oh, it's going to hit the Sentinel.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like screaming internally the whole time. Just like, ah!
Actually, a chunk did hit it.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
We got a ding?
You're damaged over here. Yep. There's
Where?
a ding.
There's a
And
ding?
we lost the interior turret, too.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, we got a little ding. It's probably from the explosion.
Probably.
That thing's got range.
Oh, man.
Right.
I wonder if I can weaponize this. Because the more destruction I see that we have, the more I want to turn this into a weapon.
Can I use this?
I was like, what's the game? Army Men? When they show Sarge, if you ever play Army Men, Sarge's Heroes, and they're showing Sarge a magnifying glass from our world melting a soldier. And he's like, that's horrible. That's diabolical. I mean, the madness of all of it. Can we build one of those? It's like, I'm like, yeah, man. I would love to do that. Oh, boy. I'm pretty sure this is that episode that's just going to make a whole lot of views just on the thumbnail alone. And the fun part is I won't have to clickbait this nonsense. Just gonna put in, I know what will do it. I'm just gonna put on the title of the screen. It's just gonna be Clank. Like Captain Kirk or something.
Yeah.
Instead of Khan, I'm gonna be screaming Clang this whole time. That is just freaking nuts. Okay, what I'm gonna do this time is one, I'm gonna take the vehicle out way from all of us. Number one. And then I'm going to catch stuff with a little bit of caution this time around. All right, head back over here. Yeah, that was so impressive. People in the comments that were just, sitting there watching actually had to get the comments and actually talk about that. It was entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
When people go, okay, we've got to comment on this nonsense here. We got to say something after that. Ha. I'll pick up some of this stray scrap out here. Yeah, how many vehicles have I lost on this game?
I don't know. Oh, question. Projector 4 mark. What does that have to be again?
What projector are we talking about?
Small projector with the markings. The 2 is the front, right? And then the 4 is the top. You know,
I
like
think
the markings on the projector.
there's markings on the projector. Seriously?
Yeah, to make sure it's properly up and facing forward.
I did not know that.
I think it's 4 across. Like there's a cross on the top. I think that's top. And then the 2 markings is forward.
Dude, if that is true, I have been making this so overcomplicated for the last 2 years I've been playing Space Engineers. I need a minute. I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna drink something because I need a minute. I did not know there was a right way to place that. I knew there was a right way to place it. I just didn't know there was a way to tell.
Yeah, there is. And just like the small hinges, or the hinges, same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell with the little markings on the side.
Ah, I learned something new today.
Where's my grinder?
Okay, the Mastiff is down for the count. I'm currently cutting it to pieces. Oh, you're building the oh, thank God. Are you building what I think you're building?
My grinder, yeah.
Oh, thank God. Okay, I'm just gonna grab some steel plate and see if I can just fix the crap that I broke. Ah. So yeah, I'm gonna send a link to this to a friend of mine who does not respect Clang. And keeps saying Clang it would never be able to scare the crap out of him, and I'm gonna be like, okay, yeah, all right. This is Clang. Trust and believe.
Clang does exist.
Yeah.
Actually, I should...
Clang exists, all right, and he ain't freaking happy. We are not connected somewhere.
I mean,
Something's not connected.
no, I connected it. It should be. Unless these are damaged. Yep, one's damaged right here.
No. That's a corner block.
No, this one right here, underneath.
Yeah, I think that's... Oh, wait a minute.
Saying
It's not working.
Oh,
it needs... Oh, it needs complete repairs?
Yeah, this one right here.
Alright, what about this one? Okay.
Yeah, I fixed the other 2. I put tubes in because I gotta make it different because this is like, okay, this has got repaired because of what happened.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, I gotta shift this back just a hair. Yep, I did put the thing on correctly.
Cool. All right. Awesome. All right. Awesome. We got this fixed, and now I need to... We are just going to go ahead and get some steel plate out, and I'm going to fix the rest of that. The air... Whoa, jeez, fuck, man.
I shut it off as soon as I heard you go.
I go running off into the welders. I'm like, I gotta get some steel. You know, I'm just trying to be useful right now because I broke everything. I'm trying to fix everything, and all of a sudden I see them. I hear the. I'm like, oh Fuck. I'm gonna die.
It's clear. You should be okay.
Okay, okay, turn it on. Let's see if this thing still works.
Piston.
Did we lose
We have
a ceiling?
I don't know. Did we?
I think we lost this. I'm looking at it right now. It's underneath the respawn pod that I have. Ah, it's fun.
Small ship and small ship. No, I'm just trying to put the new buttons back in. That was reverse. Reverse.
Getting shot at. While you're waiting on that, sec here to grab some steel plate. There we go.
Alright. Stay away.
Alright, I'm just gonna watch.
It's still too fast.
What do you got the setting to?
0.1. Well, now it's 0.1, but I don't think the grouping and doing it.
Oh, they'll do it as a group. You'll just have to do them individually.
Can I do point?
What's happening?
0?
Hey, Gomer.
Yeah.
You're trying to weld through a turret.
No, I know. I'm making it so it grows off of that plate.
Oh, okay. Okay, okay.
Yeah, I'll put the turret on after.
Just saying, just saying. I was just looking at that. I was thinking, I don't know if this is going to work.
I forgot that the block, it's heavy blocks on the top, so like they're almost 3 wide or 3 tall. So I gotta like bring this stuff up first. But the piston was going so fast, I was like, nah, I'd like to slow it down. Like this is a good speed right here. It's nice and slow. Just give it a second. It's gonna hit the first top tier. Once I get the cockpit in, because that's where it's connecting. There we go.
All right. This is a nice little scrap dozer we have now.
Well, I took your healer plan and I built this out of it.
This thing actually has more storage than the healer does.
Alright, Clang activated. I forgot to do something. Share inertia on. Boing.
Oh man, that thing wiggled and I was like, oh shit. All right, good, good, good. Yes, wonderful. Okay, I just seen that last little piston come up and I was like, oh, do we have enough?
Yeah. It's still going, it's just really slow.
All right, well, get the wheels on that. We'll get that one vehicle figured out, and then we got some other things we got to do.
Off-road wheels. Add wheels. Oh yeah. Turn the welder back on. Bring it down a little bit. Oh, it's done. Oops.
All right, we're just gonna replace this floor here for now.
Okay.
All right.
Projection.
Oh.
Yes.
Did you look at the beginning of the second hinge? Because the top of the thing is just not going down.
Oh, I know. I only hit one of them.
Okay. Oh wow, that thing goes up quick.
Yeah, because I put the options to.
Oh wait, you put an option in there to speed it up?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Like there's the slow speed.
Mm-hmm.
Or that's real slow. And then you just hit one more. It's
Nice.
check out the bar. It's nice now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
Piston
now
2.0.
and now I'm gonna probably fuck everything up. This time we're gonna put it out in the middle of nowhere and start work on it. Hopefully I don't kill us.
Let me at least finish building my grinding rover, please.
Oh, we're not gonna do anything like that until we are well away from everything. Okay, no, that wasn't what I wanted. On. Break back out. I know this thing will build. Oh wow, this thing's like right in front of me. And where is... Yeah, what's his name just left way too early because things really got fun there after that.
Move it backwards, I think. Yeah. Or forwards, yeah. Keep going just a little bit more. Alright. Yeah, that's right. That's good right there.
Let me
Yep. I'll build some blocks on it.
get it like balanced in. All right. And she did it.
Hold on.
Now, is this set to the lowest setting?
Here, let me hop in real quick. Because it doesn't tell you what the number is. Piston. Until you, like, select it. Right now it's at 0.5. So...
I can't get over that. I can't get over Caribou Bill's comment. I was just gonna watch, man, but that was amazing. Like we jumped the Grand Canyon or something. I bet we could if we got that to do that. We can get the thing to spin at a high enough speed and just rotate and just high speed its way over the frickin' wall.
There, you good?
All right.
Alright,
Yeah, that'll work.
So hit 1. And then you're gonna hit 4 and 7 once it builds up most of the stuff.
Okay.
I just want to try 4 real quick. Make sure we have enough steel plates.
Oh,
we
yeah.
should, because we refined all the scrap.
Oh, yeah, we got enough.
Yeah. Alright, that should be running smoothly for you. It's just gonna slowly bring it up.
All right, sweet. Oh, I love automating systems. This is what Arc misses, is getting something automated to a point. Let's just sit back and enjoy this for a moment while things are working.
For now.
Yeah, for now. In a few minutes, it's all going to go kerplooey. So the cross is the top of the projector.
Yes, the cross is up. And then in the front of the projector, there's a straight line going up and down. That's forward.
Okay. Ah, man, I just must not be very observant. I feel dumb now that you told me that.
No, I learned that from Splitsy's videos.
I'm going to have to watch Splitsy's videos a little bit more now.
He's got one literally just about projectors.
Yep, we're going to have to watch that. Okay, this time around what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower the strength of the wheels to see if that doesn't help. And then on top of that, I'm going to take the hinges in the back and I'm going to work
I would just rebuild them.
Oh,
this makes it so much easier.
okay.
Oop, stuff's flying now. Okay, too much.
There we go. Get it up there. We'll see what happens. So now what I need to do is, I think that's what happened. I think when it jerked, and also I'm kind of wondering if the door is not too close for some reason with the hinges. I may need to back that just a little bit. We're about to find out. Please don't be cursed. Please don't be cursed. Please don't be cursed.
I'm scared. Oh, you're trying to put tires on?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not fully extended yet.
Oh, okay.
Hold your feet. Whee! Okay, now try.
Okay, give me a sec here. Find it. Yeah, I don't claim to know everything about space engineers, but that little bit of information right there would have saved me so much dang headache over the years.
All right, you're good.
Yeah.
All right, detaching. I want to delete these hinges right now. You are free.
All right, let me all right, I am pretty sure I can get this running. Once it's built, it's built. Don't have to worry about anything else, but it's just connecting those hinges is the big deal. I'm gonna take it out of here with the other one just in case something stupid happens. Okay. I'm gonna go to the wheels this time.
All right, I'm gonna have to take the tanker apart too. It's all banged up.
Okay.
Lost power supply.
It's
Just
okay.
cleaning up the base. You know, Gomer's #1 job. It's all right. It's all good, dude. I
Okay.
enjoy it. I am your original Steve.
Okay, good. Which reminds me, we've got to get some money together so we can get another Steve. Okay, I'm gonna try something a little different this time. Instead of doing the whole entire door and attaching it at once, I'm just gonna do the front section of it. Please don't go flying off into the moon this time.
Hey, you wanted to go to the moon, right? I'm here for moral support.
Oh, thank you.
Grinders activated. No, I'm
You
gonna
might
take the
want to.
next.
You might want to get back. That's all I'm gonna say. Not to be mean, but the track record with this thing just is not very good right now.
Yeah, no, I'm just cleaning up the one next to it. Showing the new one what happens when you don't work properly.
Okay, here we go. All right, which one not require? Okay, that one. So these two and that one. Elmer?
Yep, I'll be back in. My computer just literally dropped.
Okay.
Space engineers.
Oh, you
You're
just...
doing something.
Yeah, I don't want to tear up the new Rover. Put it like that.
No, I mean your computer kicked me out. It just dropped.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. That's
It
what I'm
may
saying.
be
I'm like,
the
you're doing something.
Caribou build. That's a pretty neat welder assembly. I wanted to build one, but never thought of it like that. Brace for clang. What welder assembly are you talking about? The welder pit that we have, or the rover that Gomer's built?
Grinder. Yeah. Joining back in.
Oh yeah, yours is a grinder. Yeah, you gotta dip down to the ground like I want to say 3 blocks, and then you just have to align it to where you connect, where one block connects. You have to have like a row of tubes that connects each row of welders, and then if you put the glass on top of it, which you can put anything, you can put catwalk grating on top of it, and it would. Something just got shot.
Something got shot? Okay.
Things are getting shot. Anyway, it what happens is the glass prevents it from being welded up inside the welders, so it doesn't get stuck. That's a problem that happens with welders a lot. And I saw someone on one of Aaron's servers do something similar. They built a big glass block, and they were using it to build giant frigates, and they were mass producing ships like that.
You just reminded me what I wanted to try out and build in here.
What?
You know, every single time you load up Space Engineers, they show a welder like jiggling or wiggling.
Yeah.
I wanted to build that welding system.
Hmm.
And it deals with sensors.
Where it spins, it, and they just like move in and just like attack it.
Yeah, move in and then move back out when it starts building something. Like
it
puts in like a large cargo, it like backs up and then it keeps welding. Yeah, I watched a couple videos. I love YouTube. And I love your videos too. Like the one with the no script solar panel is my favorite out of all of them, by the way. I like the second version that you put in with the battery. I didn't think about that either.
Oh, with the what?
Putting the small grid battery with the small grid solar panel.
Oh yeah, the solar panel thing. That is actually probably my most viewed video. It was a problem people had in Space Engineers, and I pretty much solved it. Now there was another guy who did that, and I got called out by one of his fans, and they're like, "How do you?" It was like really weird because they go, "How do you explain that you have the same thing? Did you admit you like stole this from this one guy?" And I'm like, all I can say is we both had the same solution to the same problem. It's like swords, okay? You cannot sit there and say one group of humans stole swords from another group of humans, because they all basically came up with the same solution: a handle and a blade affixed to it.
Yeah.
Sometimes things are just so obvious it just happens. Which I went and looked afterward, and yeah, he did the thing about the same thing I did. I think like 7 years before I did it. I was like, well, frick. And then later, someone in the comments was like, "Hey, if you put a battery on there, it wouldn't disappear when the trash gets taken out on the game." And I'm like, yeah, but the battery would just keep it going. They're like, "No, just set it to recharge the whole time." I'm like, huh.
Huh.
I'd never thought of that.
15-minute video about a battery.
Yeah, 15-minute video about how to add a battery to your super solar system.
So that subgrid doesn't get eaten away from trash removal. Yeah.
Caribou Bill. Oh, cool. I'm glad I tuned in. I would never have learned that. I kind of been avoiding building complicated things because I don't want them being destroyed and starting all over again. Haha. Well, yeah.
That's Space Engineers for you.
Yeah, that's Space Engineers. That's why I love this game so much. I can make a mistake and really stupid shit can happen, and then I can fix it later. Are you back in here, man?
Yeah, while I was loading, I was just having a cigarette. I'll come back.
Okay. Because I was wondering, I'm fixing to either move my Rover, or I was going to have you move yours.
Nah,
I'm fixing. God, do you want me to? I think
Hold
we're
on.
gonna need that rover if this thing doesn't work.
Hold on. We gotta do a little prayer to Clang. Please, Clang, do not do it to this ship.
Clang,
It did?
you will not remember if we were good men or if we were bad. Destruction pleases you, Clang. So if I can, grant me this good deal. Let my creation work this time around. And if not, fuck you.
Okay.
Here we
I'm
go.
Clear.
Attaching in 3, 2, 1.
Nothing happened.
Son of a bitch.
Thank you, Clang. Praise Clang.
And that's going up on the YouTube channel as well. Jeez, the whole diabolical thing works now.
Well,
All
it's like
that for
1:23. I think Clang went to bed.
all that for a door. Yeah, I need to just record some of this stuff and make some shorts out of it because this got way out of hand real quick.
Are you able to add sound files to your stuff? Because I got some funny stuff for you.
Oh shit, I wish.
You still got that link to my Google Drive, right?
I think so.
Okay.
I'd have to figure out how to do it on Keen. And then the problem with Keen is I'd have to figure out how to, that's about as far as we can go there.
Mop, mop, mop all day long. Mop, mop, mop. Oh, I'll sing this song.
Ah, okay, we have a working Mastiff now. Thank the Lord. Okay, so I'm guessing it is one of two problems, and I don't feel like experimenting to figure out whether I'm right or not. So the problem is either A. Oh, jeez.
What?
Okay, yeah, I about ran into the welders.
Are they on? They shouldn't be on.
Yeah, they were on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm flying in, I was going to land. I was like, why is everything red?
Alright, you know what?
Like,
That's it.
shit. I'm dead. I'm dead. I didn't die, though.
I'll fix that right now. Oh my god, the storm is so bad I can't even see where I'm going.
Yeah, that's why I started putting lights on all the vehicles now.
I am literally... I don't know where I am now.
Oh, I love blast door ramps. Oh, it all works. I hate to say this, but I just had a nice thought. I just had a thought about what King could do to improve the game just a bit. Is if the wind like kicks up like this and you try to use your jetpack, you get like tossed around a little bit and take a little damage.
Oh, that's with the aerospace mod.
Oh.
You get blown around. Oh yeah. Like this would literally destroy your ship while you're flying. You would lose control. I've seen it. I haven't done it, but I've seen it.
All right. The Mastiff is in working order now. At least for the moment. Number 8. Close that door up. I'm guessing the thing that caused this thing to flip out was either the door was locked when I tried to attach it, or I had too much strength to the wheels, both of which I corrected before we even started this, and the thing seems to be operating somewhat nicely now. Take it off parking brake here. Okay, I think I can take it back to base without any real problems. Hopefully.
I can't even see the grid
What grid?
or the sensor. I turned on sensor info. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you're putting an idiot sensor on there, huh?
Yeah, it's about time.
Yeah, we need that. As many times I've just about ran into that thing, yeah, we need it.
But I can't see the grid because of the damn storm.
And there we go. How bad is it on your screen?
It's literally orange. My whole screen is orange.
Oh, mine's not. Let's see here. Go to, what do we? Don't worry about it. We'll get to space here soon. I won't have to worry about stuff like that. Okay, we're also not going to mess with the missiles because of what happened last time. We're not attaching missiles to the Mastiff. Last time that was just
Crazy.
fired them things. They took off. They went like 700 feet out, and then they just turned. And I was like, oh, they're flying out there really good. I wonder when they're going to blow up. And I get to looking, and I thought, wait a minute, why are they getting bigger all of a sudden? It's like, well, I just got my ass handed to me by my own weapon systems. I feel dumb.
There we go.
God, I made a really cool turret. I'm trying to remember how to do it so I can make it again. Let's see. Do that. Want an assault cannon on this thing?
Always.
Okay, I'm gonna try and build this turret and make it a little bit more interesting.
Nope, something's coming in.
Hello, robot raiders. How are you guys? Hey, whoa.
Oh, they got in close.
Where'd they get in at?
North from base. That's right, the deletus is deleting it right now. No. Okay.
Yeah, I noticed that. I'm sitting here trying to figure out.
Right on the tank.
I think because it's attached to the base, it may not kill it.
Yeah, it didn't kill it.
Need to figure out what the heck it's trying to kill out here, though.
Thrusters, batteries.
Okay, it seems to be done now.
After unleashing 90,000 ammunition.
Oh, yeah.
Man, this is a lot of steel plate.
And them things have basically become a resource for us. Okay. I thought too much. This is just about right.
Oh my god, my thing's actually full. Wow.
All right. What do I have here?
Oops.
What was that?
Just my rover.
Is it okay?
Yeah, it's fine. I forgot to change the height of the steering, or suspension.
Okay.
What did I lose?
Here we go. All right. Turret top is coming along nicely. Okay, that's you. All right. I'm about to lose my mind here because I'm sitting here thinking, man, I hear something just breaking right now.
No, I'm taking apart the gas ship, the fueling ship, because it was broken.
All right, cool.
Just trying to clean up shop here.
I know. I know. All right. Those.
Dang, full again already. I don't think the sorters are on.
We have sorters.
Yeah, to push everything towards the back cargo
Oh,
on the
okay.
grinder ship. Yeah, it works out better that way.
All right, where are you? Metal grids. Saw you.
Energy low.
Oh, fuck.
What?
sensor didn't work.
Don't scare me. I started looking up in the air. I was like, what's going on?
I was running over to the seat to, you know, get to sit down in it so I could build up my charge. And I basically ran across it before I realized what was happening. Okay. That was fun.
All right, back to grinding.
Yeah, I'm sitting over here while you're making that noise, and I'm thinking clang, 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 clang.
Fuel low. Fuel optimal.
Really? What do you say? Got stuck to the tires again. Hey, here we are. What we got here? All right. Another.
At least it's nice and sunny out now.
Oh, yes. Enjoying some nice sun right now.
So if you stand on the yellow pads, the welders will shut off.
Oh, good.
Is that an extra dead body? Whoop. I gotta resize it.
Okay.
It's not showing me the grid. Oh. You know why? Because I forgot to turn it on in the blonde moment. Don't worry about me. Show on HUD. There we go. Oh, that was a booby trap.
We could use a few of those.
Don't too far. Is 15 enough? Okay, we're safe now. I left the last large grid block distance away from where the assembler and the cargo hold is.
Oh, cool.
So as soon as you go over there, that's why you would die by accident. So
Oh.
now it's fully covered. So anything in the yellow area, you automatically shut it off. And I covered the seat too, so it should be good.
Good. As long as we ain't dying every 5 seconds, I'm fine.
Yeah. I should put the back at 15.
Hmm. Sorry if I've gotten quiet, everyone. I'm in the zone right now.
Same here, I'm grinding.
Yeah. Grids. Few more metal grids, and this thing will be done. Well, that, and I gotta program the turret. Yes, few more.
It's amazing how much this thing fills up.
Construction components. Ah, almost there.
Energy low.
Yeah, I just need a girder. Just need a girder. Where's my girder? Boy, to pass out here. I don't need that many girders. Interesting. Can't place that block. Okay. Never.
There we go. Had to fix the conveyor system again. Oh, that looks scary.
Oh yeah, I know.
I just like peered over to the left. I'm like, it's moving, and now it's pointing at my rover. Yeah.
It's got 2 twin machine guns, a camera, and an assault cannon.
Nice.
Now we just gotta fill it full of ammo. Let's see here.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Now I'm just sitting here minding my own business, welding and or grinding, and I look up and there's a big rover going by. I'm like, oh, I just got scared for a second. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
the
this
scare
thing's a
factor's there.
beast. This thing's a beast,
Scare,
man. I'm not gonna
scare
lie.
factor's there.
Oh yeah, definitely one of the things you see rolling up into towards your base. You kind of want to start taking it seriously. Because I want to build a better turret, so I can build a proper tank.
Hmm.
With both its batteries, this thing has 22 hours of drive time on it.
Dang. Oh, you got
Yeah.
the large batteries on it?
Yeah, it's got 2 large, small shit batteries. Okay, this monster is ready to be built up.
I'll wait until you arm it and fill it, and then I'll blueprint it so I can play around with it later.
Oh yeah, I'm fixing to take off and go to bed, man. I'm like exhausted right now. Ugh. But yeah, man, we had a lot of activity on the Twitch stream.
It's awesome.
Oh man, yeah, it was.
Kind of wish I wasn't
Oh, it's
forgetting to stream.
oh, dude, I can't believe half the crap that happened today. But we can definitely start hitting a few of those with the cannon on here. We loaded up with a couple rounds. Go out and start picking fights with those settlements. Get some more ores and whatever other materials. I think we were going to get one more guy to join up. I had a follower ask if he could join up with us, and I think that's what we're going to do.
Cool.
Because then he could drive someone could drive a healer behind us, and then we could just fill the healer up with parts and then escort it back with this big monster. Oh, hey, the sensor worked this time. I didn't die.
You're welcome. It's idiot proof now.
All right, it is idiot proof. Thank God. Thank the Lord for idiot proofing.
Yeah, I just put some outlet covers on it for you.
Yeah, okay.
Well, it's for me too. It's not just you. It's me too. You know, for our safety.
Okay, so the next two projects I got is to get the F-41 or F-51 up and running to where it will have all of its stuff built up and we can take that thing and fly it out and do something with it. And then I've also got to get what else is it? We have to get the Sentinel's automated guns up, the other guns. I think we're going to go with twin barrels so we don't eat too much ammunition. And then we need to fill this thing up with whatever ammunition we need for it. 'Cause I think we got regular missiles in here. We need to fill up Beast turret. What the hell? Okay, that was you. All right.
Just grinding away.
I kind of want to build some kind of catwalk over here later. So we can just fly. So instead of flying up to the Sentinel, we can just walk up to it and it still be connected and everything. That will be at a later. No, so that we can just walk up like a round staircase and then just walk right over to the Sentinel and hop in. And then I got to figure out, like, I'm building one frigate right now, and I'm probably going to set it up to where we can put a couple of bays in it to haul stuff with, but I think the best option would be for us to build some kind of rocket and then escort it with the Sentinel out into space. Find us a spot where we can put a base up in space, probably near like an asteroid or something, and then just start building from there.
Yeah.
And at that point, I'd probably disassemble most of the equipment we have. At least the equipment we're not taking with us. Like, I do want to disassemble the Fox, probably disassemble the other healer we got, and then we'll get all the welders, and we'll need something big enough to put all this hydrogen into, because I don't want to lose any of that. And then we'll head up there and do some other stuff up in space. Then we get up there and we get a couple of frigates built. We can start doing a few of the what is it, the escort missions and making some real money because them things are expensive.
Yeah. Those are always fun too.
Oh yeah. I gotta get this one ship built. Figure out how that thing's gonna work and then go from there. Oh. Yeah, we get up there, I think what we need are about probably, I don't know, at least 3 of each ship with another 2 in reserve. Probably do like at least 1 destroyer while we're up there. We'll build 1 Alamo. We'll then build a few more probably like 3 more Sentinels and probably 2 frigates. And I don't know what I'm gonna call the frigate. But it's gonna be bigger than this. It's gonna be bigger than the Sentinel and smaller than the Alamo. And it's gonna be as highly detailed as I can get it. So, yeah, I think I'm about done. I mean, I've run. We run for about 3 hours and 38 minutes, and spent most of the time trying to get the stupid Mastiff to not fly. I mean, I've never had a situation where I've had to convince a ground vehicle that it's not a plane.
It definitely thought it was.
Oh yeah, I did. Like, that's the cool thing also, like with the Mastiff here, we can take it, we can go do stuff. And then the yeah, the drones are definitely sending they're definitely sending some sort of Ganjo. That's why they're sending burning heaps to us. It's some kind of weird hookah that's just messing with us right now.
That's why I'm trying to get rid of them.
Yeah, because I walked over here just a minute ago and it's still there. There's a blowtorch nozzle. It's just a torch flame just sitting here in the middle of nowhere. And I'm just like, oh boy.
I was gonna build a rover until I got high.
Oh yeah. They decided we'll get them. We'll just keep making them high, and eventually they'll keel over and we'll win. I'm like, I don't know if that'll work. I'm like super tired right now. I mean, so. Yeah, we got the Mastiff out here. The Mastiff is just a mean. It's one big boy. I haven't given it a paint job on the turret yet, but this thing just looks mean, and I love it. I love every inch of this thing after going in and doing some modifications to it. It was just like, cut this out, add this to it, and that looks good. Then it with the Fox and the healer. Now we just need some kind of tank for when we attack something. But anyway, folks, I am gonna call it quits tonight because I'm getting tired. We've had too much fun flipping rovers and watching them fly through the air. And I need a break. Boy. But I will have I'm probably going to do another review. Either one of my ships. Or I don't know. Gomer, what about that welder thing of yours? I may just review that thing.
What welder thing?
Your welder car that you got.
Oh, the grinder?
Yeah, the grinder car. The cleanup car. The Zambino machine. Brandbino. Whatever we call it.
I don't know, the Grindbino?
Grindbino, there we go. The bean grinder, that's what we'll call it, the bean grinder.
Bean grinder.
Yeah, there you go. Just a little rover drives up and just starts destroying stuff for you. Just chew this all up, bring it back, and yeah, we'll do that. And then I'll probably do a review of that thing at some point in time. And then later on, I think we're getting another engineer, which will help. Because another 3 pairs of hands will be better than 1.
Hey, did you end up building a frigate yet?
I'm working on it.
Like a cargo? Okay.
Yeah, I'm working on a frigate right now, but the cargo thing, I think I may just simplify that thing a little bit so we can get it into space, because a cargo, it's got to hold 6 almost fully loaded, because I guarantee you when we start tearing stuff down and taking stuff with us, we're going to take down, when we take down like the assemblers and the refineries, because we're taking those with us, and probably some of the turrets. When we start taking that stuff apart, we're going to fill up most of those, and we're going to have to move at least 3 of them to space.
Yep.
I don't know. I think you think 4 large or 5 large?
I think 4 large would be all right. I think.
Okay. And we'll probably just end up having to build like a rocket to put it all in and then store everything up in those. And as we grind stuff down, just start throwing it into the containers. I think what we'll do is we'll just build the rocket as we fill it.
Okay.
And then just keep it attached to the base and just fill the whole thing up all the way to the top, so we don't lose any room, and then just hit the thrusters, head off into space, and find something to do while we're up there, and then abandon Earth. Goodbye, Earth, but you were fun, but these freaking robot raiders are annoying. I just hope when we get out into space, we don't run into anything meaner. Foreshadowing, everyone. We're going to get a base built up. Hopefully, we're going to get a force field built on the base, and then we're going to run into something really evil out there in the space. Hopefully by then. Oh, orcs. Oh, good lord. I hope not.
No, orcs are bad. You thought reavers are bad. Orcs are worse.
Oh, boy.
They fly at you. They sabotage themselves after they can't do anything. They'll crash.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one where they're based on the 40k orcs, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Do they scream orc stuff at us?
Yeah, you hear like the orc charge. You know, it's funny. Well, I hear them now. I hear the orc horn, but it's like zombies coming at us with the mods that you have right now. So it's like
okay.
It uses the same file. So
cool. Well, that's what we'll have to do. We'll have to get them in here and play around with that. But anyway, folks, I am Badger Wild with Gomerkyle here. We have been building. Let me get play this backwards here. Get back here. Okay, this has been the entire accumulation of this entire video right here is this one vehicle. Which, mind you, we have the Sentinel already. We probably will be able to take that thing somewhere and do something with it. But anyway, thank you all for watching Badger Wild. Stay safe, stay frosty, and I am signing out. After a really big battle with Clang.